In this video, we're going to be using this Westlake Car Essential XL Universal Plastic Car Cover. I purchased this on Amazon. Just got it in the mail a couple days ago. It runs $15.99, shipped with Prime, of course, to my door. Took a couple of days to get here. Looks fairly unremarkable. We're going to be using this inside my garage. We're going to be covering up this 1966 Mustang convertible. This was restored a few years back, and I'm trying to keep it just as nice as I can. Now, I had another car cover that I've been using on it for the last couple years, and it's worked out pretty well. But I recently did a paint project in the shop here, and through my own carelessness, I got overspray all over my old cover. So you can see it just sort of wadded up there. It's got a red tint to it now. I painted a red pickup truck recently, and I forgot that my car cover was sitting back here. So that one I purchased a couple years ago on Amazon, and let me look that up here. My old car cover, I'm looking it up on my phone, my old Amazon purchases. It's called a ZX Moto disposable car cover, and it's listed as medium size, 12 feet by 22 feet. And the problem that I ran into, even with this car is not a big car, that cover was not quite as big as I'd like. It sort of creeped up the sides, so when I purchased sort of this replacement, I made sure to get a larger cover. So this one is listed at 16 feet by 24 feet, which seems extremely wide, but we'll go ahead and try it, and you guys can see how well it fits. Before we open it up, I want you to notice that this is 100% harmless for paling. So, you know, that was a real big reason that I bought this one. I'm not going to use a knife or anything to open it because these things are extremely thin. Like, the cover itself is much thinner than the bag it came in. So, also, I'll use this inside, but there's no way that I would trust one of these covers to hold up outside. So if you're looking for a cover for exterior use, just go ahead and forget about this one because it will not hold up. I'm hoping that they got the thing marked with a sticker or something. The old one had a sticker on it that marked the front because it's just hard to tell which side is which. Some of you guys are probably cringing at me dragging this thing around all over the hood and the paint, and I'm a little bit cringing myself. But I don't get help out here in the shop much, so it's just me today. Okay, here's a sticker. I've got it inside out apparently. The little red dot sticker. I'm guessing that's probably the center front or center rear. I'm trying to get it all sort of squared away. Look like it's on there square and straight and everything before I poke the antenna through the thing. Alright, so here's what it looks like. It is laying on the ground quite a bit. But it is covering the car entirely, and like I said, the old one didn't. The old one rode up. It actually showed just a little bit of the bottom of the wheels, which I never did like, because I was, always afraid dust would settle a little bit on the bottom of the wheels. So this definitely would not be an issue there. This is completely, it's completely covered. That elastic band is holding it down under the wheels. Not quite as much laying on the ground on this side. So pull that over a little bit, but Well, I'm tempted to take some tape and sort of pull the extra up off the ground and tape it back up to itself. But I'm thinking if I do that and I take the cover off, go drive the car, then put the cover back on, that I probably would never get it back exactly the way it is now. I don't know. It's plenty big. It is plenty big. Yeah, I think I might try to tape it up. That's just too much bagginess laying down there on the ground. I'm afraid, that's going to kind of collect dirt and stuff. Sort of sloppy looking. The reason that I like this clear cover, or putting a clear cover on this car, is I like the look of the car. When I'm out here in the shop, I like it being in the background. I like being able to just sort of walk past the car and look at it. That's why I didn't get like some solid gray cover, which would be a little nicer, probably fit a little better. But I like to be able to see the car, so I like a clear cover for that reason. Well, I had my roll of tape and I walked around this thing and sort of tried to wad up the extra, and when I did try to sort of pick up the extra, it was pulling the bottom up quite a bit, and I was back to the problem of the old cover where it wasn't all the way down on the floor and completely covering up the wheels. So it's just a little bit extra baggy. I took some of the bagginess and sort of tucked it in the wheels. I don't know. I don't think it just doesn't fit great. It fits better than the old one did, and for the money, I'm pretty happy with it. I can still see the car very well. And all these little wrinkles, it's almost looks like a white sort of right now, but that's all these little wrinkles. They get warmed up from the heat in the shop here over a week or two, and it should lay out pretty flat. The old one did. So it's a little baggy and kind of frumpy looking on there, but it's going to do the job. I can still see the car real well. It was fairly cheap, and it's going to, that's it. I mean, it protects the car, and it was cheap, and I can see through it. So I guess it's doing everything I'm asking it to do. So if you guys are looking for cover for your classic car, or even your regular car, this thing would be definitely big enough. I think it's meant for SUV according to the picture on the package. So it probably would be tall enough for a much taller vehicle. I hope I helped you with this one. If I did, click that thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos of me working on stuff out here in the garage, click the subscribe button. Till the next time, keep on tinkering.